How's it going, y'all? See what we got. We'll run with it. I can always go Banshees. But I'll go 4 pools. I don't know if I'm going to want to go massively into pools. Equipment.
Job's done. Our allies' town is under siege. Job's done.
What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to add some Banshees. Depending on what the hero he goes, maybe Spellbreakers.
Job's done.
Some Talons will be useful too. And then if he shows like Sorceress's Shade, will be useful. But it's all just going to kind of come down to how he plays it. That's up though. He's just going pure mass equipment right now. Dude, they're just pure mass. Oh, not gonna be able to get
Job's done.
hero in
Job's done.
time
Our allies' town is under siege.
to do that. I haven't actually set up hotkeys yet either, so let me do that real quick. That's
Our allies' town is under siege.
don't really know what Orange is doing right now. But right now, it's not looking very good.
Job's done. Research complete.
Go Blood Mage.
Job's done. Job's done.
What must I fear, mortal?
There we go.
Do you see something?
Job's done. Job's done.
That. And I'm gonna go ahead and get my second gold mine right now.
You call to me?
Battle bores me.
But at the moment, he's got walkers, but
Job's done.
did I even get one? I did. Yeah. Oh, I was hoping to get one. Yeah. Game's changed a little bit. Necros are nowhere near as good as they used to be. But it doesn't help too when you get allies that kind of you just don't even understand what the hell they're doing. But how you doing today, Bruce? Like, I don't even know what the hell Orange is doing.
More gold is required. Job done.
Dude's literally on. That's good. What are you studying?
More gold is required.
Oh. Talk about your golf. Gotcha. I thought you were meaning school for a minute. But no, I understand what you're talking about now. How did that go? People you're teaching seeming like they're coming along?
Our allied town is under siege. Job done.
Oh my god. Nice. Yeah, at least it means they're learning pretty good.
Job done.
How long? Yeah, how long has the dad been playing for? Or is he like trying it, or is he just doing it trying to keep up with his daughter? Or a little kid?
Job done.
I see. Yeah, I can get that though.
Job's done. Job's done. Job's done.
Yeah, the old saying, teaching an old dog new tricks. And 9 out of 10, most of the time, people normally don't have that much money sitting around, unfortunately. I wish I did.
More gold is job's done. Job's done.
It's almost like right now where I wish I could teach Orange a new trick. This dude is killing me. Yeah. Yeah, I do understand it. It's all muscle memory, and if you don't do it enough, or if you do, or you go back into something you're more accustomed to. Yeah,
I cannot summon. Job's done.
that's the other aspect. At least it makes it an easy payday. And pretty much allows you consistent customer.
Job's done.
I know if I tried to pick up a golf club right now, I'd probably play like trash. Because it's been years. And I wasn't that good to begin with. Yeah. Unfortunate part to that though is if they don't play on a regular basis, or if they can't, or if they fail at being able to have memory retention, it's never gonna hold.
Job's done.
Kind of like with me in this game of late, my patience retention has been very, very poor.
Job's done.
God, I don't even know what the hell Orange was doing. Like, where the hell did he go wrong?
done.
The hell? Dude, do like a mass sell or something?
Job done.
If we were getting beat that bad and the dude was AFK the whole time. Damn. Hit the second hero.
Our allies' town is under siege. Job done. Research complete.
I was gonna play 4 of these games, but if they go more like that, I might only play 2. Because that was just fucking terrible. That wasn't even a good game. That was just trash. Okay. What's your which one's your account so I know who to add or swap? Okay. Well, there's only a couple people have joined so far, so you'd probably be able to make it. Yeah, it's all good. The later it goes, the less and less I've been running the game lately. It's a shame because I like this game, but one of them that gets my stress level up. Okay. Easy enough. At least that's the one thing at least I could say that I did like is they added a swap function of being able to move people without having to kick. Yes, I actually do. I think I'd have to log it on. I think I'm logged off on this computer right now. Yeah, I am logged off because my name actually would be showing right there.
Well done. Job's done.
Oh, shit, I fucked up. You got a decent roll for what you got. Because I like your combos, Griffins, Shannons, Bears, Hunts. Do a lot of damage in a hurry.
Job's done.
Should win this fight unless he gets a summon. Yeah. Got him just in time. Archers. I'm gonna need a melee hero, or I'm gonna need a summoning hero. But in the chat, you want to put your name for the Discord so that way I can add you. I should be able to send you the invite during this game. Okay. Right after this wave, I'll send the invite. You don't have to add it and all that until after this game's over, so you can have your focus.
Job's done. Job's done.
Hopefully he doesn't have D-Spell, or I am going to be absolutely useless. Come on. I think I got it typed correctly, but no, I'm sure I'm close, right?
Make it fast.
Job's done. Job's done. Job's done. Job's done.
Nice. The beautiful part about when a person goes summoning hero first, so easy to counter. Okay. So I think I sent it. It said it did. You're all good. Just do it whenever you feel comfortable. If you want to do it after the game, you can do it after.
Job's done.
I've just kind of gotten to where I know how to time it between these seconds on how long I have. I kind of try to keep a mental track in my head.
Job's done.
Bro sold all of his archers? That was stupid. Doesn't make sense though when he's trying to counter my bears. So I'll give him the benefit of that. Okay. Kind of thinking I almost want to double tech up. Then, just a tip I could tell you too is you're not going to want to stay on just the regular talents for too long. You'll probably want to get to 3 sooner than later, because the claws by themselves get melted very easily. Okay. Yeah, just giving you the heads up, because, like, bears are one of my favorite units. But I know that the claws are very, very squishy. But they're beasts at level, at their master. Nice. Very good. Oh, blue's gone. I was wondering why the hell it looked freaking weird. I was like, why the hell is blue? I was like, why is that not looking right? Didn't even notice he was gone that whole time. Or gone for who knows how long.
done. More gold is required. Job done.
Yeah, you should put a good meeting on Orange. Yeah, mortars would be good with that with the one upgrade. It does a lot of damage against almost all of Orange's units.
Job done.
That's not typical. Yeah, I wish I had a freaking. Wish I had a demo or a meat wagon.
Job done.
Yeah, the bad part about a stun hero though is they have a lot of anti-magic stuff. Rifts could be good, but it's hard because right now they have just a bunch of dryads and freaking spell breakers. we can just get a real strong push on them,
Job done.
I don't think they'd be able to hold very well. Because, like, Orange's entire army is super squishy. Because, like, if we can catch a push where you're fighting Orange as his wave, you would have a lot of issues. Because your army melts his. You have him, like, literally dead to rights, almost.
Job done.
Just really comes down to whether or not I can get a push through. Or if Phil can get that push through. You definitely do want to get a hero, though. You get a hero and it's a good one. Quite honestly, Shadow Hunter, you were able to pull a Shadow Hunter and get him leveled. That actually would probably hurt him a lot, too. Yeah. If Alchemist wasn't so squishy, Alchemist would be pretty good too. But he's so squishy, he's hard to play. But theoretically though, we're actually not in bad shape. Because they've barely done any damage other than with their undead. And Orange is so hyper reliant on his damage DPS. If we break him one time with a strong push, they're gonna have a hard time kind of being able to push back. But positionally, I think you will be the carry lane if we get through.
Job done. Job done.
don't know if we will, though. Gonna be close. The benefit is you do have the tower and Till's hero is still alive. This is our best chance on a push. And the fact is you got orange. Oh yeah, we're pushing. Yeah, getting upgrades wouldn't be a bad deal. I know right now I'm almost full upgraded for that, for damage.
Job's done. Job's done.
Could be where it ends. This could be where it ends. Yeah. Still's gonna get melted. Oh well. I figured we would be able to get more of a push than that, but that is how it can go. That is just how it can go. Okay. Hopefully I spelled it right. Ah, okay. I didn't have the numbers in there. Okay. There we go. All right, I sent you the invite to the lobby. All right, can you hear me at all? You might need to go over my name to unmute my name, and then if you're on push to talk, it won't work. I had to switch mine from push to talk to open activity. Yeah, I can hear it a little bit. But I did hear a little bit of sound come through when you did something. Yeah, because I can hear some sounds like little taps of noise, but I can't hear you say anything.
How about now?
I hear you. Now it has a little bit of a static in your voice, but I can hear you.
What, clear or worse?
That actually just cleared it up.
Okay. Looks like it's got you on.
Now it's static again. Went clear for a minute and then it went static again. Hmm. Can you hear me actually still fairly clearly, or is mine kind of static too? Because I don't know if internet plays any role in it. Because I know my internet has its issues here and there.
That might be, it could, it's right my server. I mean, I
Um,
hear you clearly. If you hear me, that's the issue. It's,
yeah, yours kind of comes in and comes out. It's like you're clear for a minute and then it gets static again. Yeah, you can try inviting me onto your server and see if that changes it. I know with the amount of money I pay on my internet, it should be good because it's fiber, but it's so damn inconsistent. Okay. You want to try talking now and see if it comes through clear?
is better.
Tiny bit. Try talking like for like a few seconds.
All right, testing, 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 testing.
Yeah, it seems much clearer. I think it's probably just with my connection.
Oh, is it? Okay.
I'm willing
Well,
to
I'm
bet.
trying to, I'm, I, 'cause
Mm. Now it's staticking up again.
now, can you hear me now?
Yeah,
A lot better now.
it's got some static in it, but I can still hear you.
Okay, so it's a lot clearer now than it was before.
Yeah, it goes clear and then it spikes back. It's freaking weird, and I don't know what the hell.
How about now? Is that
Hmm.
clear?
Yeah, it sounds closer.
This is a lot better.
Yeah.
Okay. Then it's probably just the way that my AirPods were connecting to my computer instead of my phone.
Gotcha. Yeah, because I can hear you clearly now.
Okay, this will probably be better then. My computer's, I mean, it's not bad, but it's old.
Nah, I get that.
It's like 8 years old. So
I get that. That's kind of like the one in my garage. I bought a gaming desktop just so that way I could try to play some of the newer games. And trying to get
yeah.
a graphic card has been a nightmare.
Oh, I know, dude. Those are so. I'm trying to get like the best one, and I'm looking at like it's like $1,500, dude.
Yeah. See, for the
For
price on that, I don't mind spending. But every time I try
yeah.
to get one, the scalpers get a hold of them. So when I find one, it's
Oh,
like $4,000.
really? See, I got a place here where I'm at on the West Coast. It's a local store, so I know the guys. At least I've been going to them for like 20 years. So if I need something, I'll just like, hey, can you get this? And they'll be like, yeah, just give me a week or something.
Gotcha. Yeah, I don't have that at
Like
all.
if you need something, let me know. Like if you want to send me something in Discord, I can ask them to get it, and then they can ship it to you through my company, actually through Pigeon Ship,
Okay. Well, when
and
I have.
I'll ship it to you for free.
Okay.
You just have to buy it. It's called PC laptops.
I think I've actually heard of that.
Have
They
you
have
heard
like
of them?
they have a website, don't they?
Yeah, they do. PClaptops.com.
Yeah,
But they started in Utah,
I think I
and
have
they've been
think I have seen a advertisement on them.
yeah, they're really good. So like if you need something from them, like don't go to the website, just like pick and choose, give me a name, and then I'll go into the store and
Okay.
talk to my friend.
Okay. Yeah, I know I probably won't end up doing anything on my desktop for the rest of this year, just because I bought a updated laptop that I do recordings at work for,
Oh,
and
okay, got
then
you.
my desktop is when I do the streaming. That's where if like you saw recordings where I didn't have a camera on or anything, that's because those are all games I play at work.
Oh, okay, cool. That makes sense.
Trying to keep the channel at least going with some recordings. Just tough when it's always so busy.
Yeah, no, I get you for sure. All right, let's see. I gotta go back. Are you in another game? I need
No,
to.
I haven't hosted one yet. I was kind of waiting for us to see if we could fix this before I did another one.
Okay, perfect. Because I turned your stream off to get this going, so I wasn't sure if you were waiting for me. Not.
That's all good.
There you are.
Hopefully,
Okay.
hopefully they can actually maybe even hear you on there too, or else they'll just think I'm going crazy. That's okay too.
Yeah, I'm hearing you twice and myself.
Okay. Yeah, I've had Discord, but I never actually used it, so I didn't know if it picked up on the stream or not.
Yeah, it's nice though.
Yeah, I've wanted to. I've been wanting to get like a community group where I started playing games with different people on just different games. It's a lot funner when you have multiple people than versus just by yourself.
I think what you have to do is like when you join the server and then you start streaming Warcraft is when it starts working. So you have to be streaming it together.
Yeah. I think it does actually give you the overlay because I had a message pop up as soon as I turned Discord back on.
Cool.
An overlay came on, and now it has the overlay on there. I just don't actually directly see it on the stream. That's like
That
over here
makes
in this
sense.
little corner.
All right, let's see. Is there a way I can manually add you as a friend here? Or do you have to?
Um,
Can I do the friends listing / friends?
you could try. They took out so many different functions, then it added different ones.
Let's add Uncle Memo. Yeah, command not recognized / whisper.
Yeah,
No.
the whisper.
Wow,
They
nothing's back, huh?
No, they lost a lot of things, and they didn't do any work into it for a while.
Can you ignore or squelch? Oh, you can.
You can squelch. A lot of them now though are the shift 1 commands now, I believe.
Okay, that makes sense. So they changed the commands instead of the type.
Yeah,
See, I'm just old school.
you and me both.
I used to write code and crap, so it's like anytime it's like slash this,
Yeah,
input this.
yeah. The only thing, honestly, that I like that the BattleNet did, at least in this regard, is when they added all of the servers together. Because for the longest
Yeah.
time, this game was dead because if you played West,
Oh yeah,
It was
nobody
a-
plays West.
it was a flip of a coin. If you played Asia, forget about it. It was either
Yeah.
East or Europe.
Yeah,
And
I
I
mean,
was a West player.
I remember it was always like that. I mean, the West always had a bunch of people, but that was West never had a bunch. Like West was always the fourth worst or the fourth best server of all four.
Mm-hmm.
And so I always tried to play on East, but I had dial up from 2001 to 2007.
Yeah, I had AT&T, so I could play it, but it was always kind of questionable.
Yeah, just very sketchy. Like I tried to Smurf accounts on the Europe server, and I could probably I maybe get like 10-2, and then I would just start playing these kids like all the good guys, Grubby, Zeus, Fob.
Yeah, me, I used to always get put against people like Leetness and
dude, Leetness. Does he still play Rock?
I don't know. I beat him a couple times. He was like probably one of my bigger rivalries back in the day when it came down to teams.
Yeah. So I remember him. He stopped playing the Frozen Throne, and he just sat on the Reign of Chaos server and owned Noob for years. Like I remember even like 2009 when right before I quit playing for a while, he was the only person that would play Rock, and he'd show up in all the TFT clans and talk shit, and then we'd be like, all right, we'll come to Rock and whoop your butt, and then we'd forget the rules.
Mm-hmm.
How you can level to 10 just by creeping.
Yeah. No, I know I was really good at ROC, but I was not very good at TFT.
Oh man, I miss the TFT days. I didn't play a whole lot of Rock. I maybe played 2 years of Rock before Frozen Throne.
Yeah, I played it a lot when I was coming up. Pretty much, I want to say I played ROC for like 5 years and TFT for like 3. But I think I actually quit playing around 07, 08.
Okay, yeah.
Funny part is one of the maps that came out of my clan actually still floats around. That actually surprised me.
Oh yeah?
Which
one is it?
It's Stronghold, KYAD.
Oh yeah, those games.
Yeah, because I don't know if you even recognize the name or not, I don't know. But yeah, I had a clan that was called Kill You at Dawn. For a while, we were probably one of the bigger clans on the West Coast.
With the KYD?
Yeah, it was capital K, capital Y, capital A, capital D.
Okay. Trying to remember. See, I back like Legend was big, Lux, Blood Gods.
Yeah, those were those were ladder clans, weren't they?
Yeah, they were all ladder clans. I didn't join any.
Yeah, my group was a mixture between
customs.
Was a mixture of custom and ladder. I was like pretty much everything. But for a while, it got to a point when my clan got to a point of having 100 people in it. literally almost every game was hosted by a KY, one of my clan members. On almost all fronts. We had Dota, Sniper, and a couple other games. Sheep Tag was probably our most popular one.
I remember Sheep Tag all the time, and then Tree Tag came along.
Yeah. Yeah, Sheep Tag was kind of what I grew up on a lot, and then I eventually got into ladder.
Okay. Yeah, I see. I played a lot of StarCraft ladder, and then when I got Rock, I started playing that as ladder, and then the Frozen Throne came out.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when I got really competitive in ladder. So I didn't start playing custom games until like 2006, 2007, like when I got bored with ladder, and then I started playing Dota.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think
and
that
then,
was I think that was the only game I never got in.
Dota, yeah.
It just never really was for me in terms of playing. It was fun.
It's the acquired game, you know?
Yeah. The map maker of it, though, really pissed them off when they ended up creating Dota 2.
Yeah.
Because I know Battle.net got furious from that. Or Blizzard.
Blizzard, well, they screwed the pooch on Ice Frog, dude. They screwed up bad with him because he wanted to make that like an official game. And they slept on him, and so he went somewhere else, and that's where Dota 2 came out, because they actually had people that wanted to move on the project.
Yeah.
And then Blizzard found out they screwed up, and they made Heroes of the Storm or whatever.
Yeah. Well, I know even the guy who owns Dota 2, Blizzard refused to work with them, and then they got pissed about that because he ended up getting the copyrights to it. And then they made no money out of it either. And Dota was the most popular, and Dota was Blizzard's most popular game.
Yeah. By far.
Yeah, because Blizzard, they fucked up really bad when they did it. That's why now they have that little copyright thing on there saying that if anyone makes maps, it's legal only to Blizzard only. Nobody can actually create a game out of it now without like their approval or whatever.
Yeah. They finally got smart, or they were done being dumb, I should say, because Blizzard just they've shot themselves in the foot so many times.
Yeah, I think a large part is they just got so focused onto their World of Warcraft.
Yep.
That they just neglected everything else.
Yep, you're right.
And it was kind of insane just because this game was literally kind of one of their staples coming out, and they actually based almost everything off of this.
Yeah, I really wish that they would have tried to do Warcraft 4 instead of pushing StarCraft so bad, but I mean, I get why they didn't, because World of Warcraft was so big. I just think that I guess what I'm saying is it just sucks for us because everybody else experienced World of Warcraft when we wanted, this type of game. We wanted strategy.
Yeah. Like back in the day too, strategy was the big thing of everything.
Yeah.
Everybody played strategy. Now you actually are hit or miss on RTSs.
Yep. It's just not the same. I feel like the genre's kind of died.
It has. And it sucks because I used to love RTS.
Yeah.
They've either made it so overly complicated that it takes like a month to learn it, or they just don't even try it.
Yep, exactly. It's like just, I don't know. I guess games now, the demand is so high for excellence that people are, the developers and the designers, they're putting too much work into it when really we just want a game that we're gonna play for hours on end.
Yeah. Well,
Like-
also I will say too, the community on a lot of it too has even gotten pretty negative on some aspects too. 'Cause
Yeah.
I know some games that I had fun playing, even though I think their storylines were kind of weaker. The game style itself is fun, but then when you look on the reviews of them, they get trashed.
Yeah.
But then also developers shouldn't be going online and kind of crying about bad reviews. They kind of should just take them and stand behind whatever they did.
Yeah, I agree.
I know, like, one game that I'm playing right now at work, even though I think the storylines are kind of weak, I don't think the game is horrible. But you wouldn't think that on playing is
By
like
the review.
by the reviews is
Yeah.
I've been playing Velgard.
Oh,
And in-
yeah.
And in terms, do I think it's a great game compared to all the Dragon Ages? Hell no. But do I think it's as bad as people are making it out to be? No.
Yeah, nowhere
Again,
near it.
I kind
It's
of
just,
I kind of classify it in like Andromeda and a few of the other games. They're fun to play once or twice, and then kind of it.
yeah.
I have noticed though they have gotten real obsessed with RPG styled games.
Yeah, I feel like they're going overboard with that.
I do too.
I mean,
used
I would
to-
love to find one that can play, but they just come out with some so quickly that there's no community after like 6 months.
Yeah, or even if that.
Yeah,
Like I
if
thought
that, you're right.
Like I thought Game of Thrones might hit, but I didn't know it was gonna become a online thing only when it came out. They were shaping it
Oh.
up and selling it like as if it was a standard RPG game. I didn't know it was gonna be a free to play and all that other stuff when I bought it.
Oh, interesting. So you bought it and then it was free to play.
Yeah, I got a lot of rewards out of it that ended up making it better, I guess, for me at the start off.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wasn't expecting it to be what ended up becoming. Same with when I bought what was it called? Skulls and Bones.
Oh,
game,
yeah.
That game I thought was gonna be real fun. And then after playing and buying it, it got repetitive really quickly.
Just like Sea of Thieves, right? Or what was it?
I never actually played Sea of Thieves at all. I was kind of hoping it was going to be kind of like going the Black Flag route for Assassin's Creed, where you had the ship fights, but then you could battle on the ship. That didn't happen.
that was pretty cool. I loved that idea when they came out with that. And that's the one Assassin's Creed that I didn't finish, believe it or not.
Yeah. Funny part is, I think that's one of the only ones that I did.
Really?
Yeah, I
Dude,
think that's only. I did beat 1 and 2, but then I haven't beaten any of the other ones. I own them all, but I've never beaten any of them beyond just 1 and 2 and Black Flag.
Got ya. I like the story of 3, the Revolutionary War.
Mm-hmm.
That one was really cool.
Yeah, I was like into an hour on it, and then I stopped playing it because I think around the time I started recording and streaming, and almost everything I started I reset because I wanted to start it off from scratch.
Yeah. That's how I kind of felt. I started doing a Vermintide series and I stopped and just deleted them.
Mm-hmm. I always had the bad habit of playing the game about halfway through, and then never beating any of them. I stopped playing them for a while, and then I
Lose
would end up,
interest or whatever.
yeah, I'd lose interest or I'd get too busy, and then I would just start ignoring it.
Yeah,
And then-
I hear you.
Then I'd have the itch to play it again, but not remember any of the story, and then restart it all over again. So it was like I was never beating games, and then I was only getting like halfway through them every time, because I would always stop almost at the same point.
What is Maine? Gotta figure out what to do here.
So you're talking about purple?
Yeah,
What do you got?
probably just go breakers. I got breakers.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong guy entirely. Yeah, Spellbreakers would
Definitely change.
Spellbreakers would shred them up a bit.
But those dryads, it's what's really killing me. Because I could take the bears. Well, no, I just can't take his meat. It's the dryads that's killing me. I
Yeah.
gotta do something, whatever I do. Shit.
Funny part is this game's been going so quick, I haven't been barely paying attention. Really, the best bet is if I can get through blue really strong, and then I can start shredding him up for you.
Yeah.
And I think I can. I don't have the most ideal siege unit.
Our allies' town is under siege.
But yeah,
I'm not getting damaged that badly. My units are soaked up. Maybe I just go.
Spellbreaker, you'd probably get some Spellbreakers.
Spellbreakers for sure. Yeah, that's the one.
Get 5 of them. Because right now, what's killing you is that rejuve. If you go Spellbreakers, the rejuve will switch on to your torrents, and then you'll start melting them. Because Spellbreakers really are one of the most brutal things against bears. Bears have a hard time
they
with
are.
them.
Especially with that roar getting in the way too.
The only downside is Kills kind of have, or Yellow's kind of having a hard time with Orange a little bit. But his Blade Master at least is doing enough with his hero items. Shit, he's level 5 too.
Dang.
Yeah, I should get through him now.
Perfect. Come on, give me. I can get one more Spellbreaker in time.
Oh yeah.
Come on. Boom. Okay, now we're making a push. Clean this up a bit.
Got the tower. So you won't have to worry
Beauty.
about that.
Nice.
Which one actually... Oh, I didn't set up my hotkeys yet. God damn. I'm slacking on everything this game.
Finally
That's-
got mine in the right position.
Yeah. Yeah, now you got him.
Beautiful. Now the Torrens are going to be doing main work.
Yeah, I'd probably maybe add in, at some point, add in, maybe 3 Crypt Fiends. Just to
take care of the wyverns.
Get those wyverns to the ground so your Taurens don't
Yeah.
decide to go full YOLO into the next army.
Yeah, good call.
The yellow's pretty much destroying orange now.
Oh yeah. Cleaning house is what he's doing.
He's not even going to leave me anything. That's kind of the price, though. Everyone loves to go like mass tanks, but mass
Yeah.
tanks are not the answer. Because with tanks, I've just found that if you go like 4 of them, just to kind of make their air come back to you, and then you just put range behind them to get a lot of extra effect on them. But I've just found in mass tanks, they get melted really, really easy. Funny part is, I think all 3 of us have Taurens, huh?
Yeah.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't.
Oh, you're
He's
right.
not.
Just the skeleton army.
Yeah. That's actually the other thing that I kind of saw during a patch they did that I was disappointed with a little. I always said the Necros needed to get somewhat nuked, but they kind of they really nuked them into the ground now.
Yeah.
They a lot of the community, I don't know if you've seen on some recordings where they argue a little bit against it, but when you actually look at a Necro's summoning ability, their resummon is 15 seconds, but the Necro army stays alive for 13 seconds.
Oh, that's already dumb.
So for 2 seconds,
they should at least do like 0.5 seconds.
Or at least a dead-on 15 with 15. So
Yeah.
it's like right as the summons die, you can resummon again. If you manage to keep them alive that long.
Yeah, if you're lucky enough.
But apparently I really love Ballistas today. This is like my
I'm gonna say,
third game, and I think I've had Ballistas all 3 times.
it's not broken. They'll fix it, right?
Yeah. I'm not a huge fan of Ballistas, though. Then again, I guess it's really, I don't know how to use them the greatest. Because they just strike through initial, and then get anything behind, but if there's nothing behind, they don't do as much.
Job's done.
But they're more useful than mortar teams. Or not mortar teams, gyrocopters.
Job's done.
Gyrocopters, honestly, I think they just need to take out of the game. If they're not going to rebuff them or do something with them.
Are they just paper still?
Yeah. They got 90 HP, they're 130 gold. They got heavy armor, and almost every air unit people go is magic damage. So they are almost like as borderline to useless as you can get.
Yeah, that's bull. They got to do something about that.
Like one Frostworm with the one Frost Breath can almost one-shot 13 gyros all in one just because of the splash damage.
So like they're not even upgraded.
No, not
They
at all.
don't have any upgraded defense, and the worms are upgraded at 3. You're just one-shotting everything.
Yeah.
Oh, that is stupid.
Yeah. They're like, I mean, them and Raiders are probably like the only things I don't build. But Raiders is just more along the lines because they're kind of a tease. When you use them and you manage to get some gold, you want to build more.
Yeah, I know. That's true. I remember the Raider snake.
Yeah. I still, like, people still try it. But,
Do they?
yeah.
Okay.
I'm one of the few, though, who don't really allow it ever to happen on them very often. Because if I see no units summoned, my first reaction is I split my units almost as wide apart on the second wave as I can.
Got ya.
Just so that way they can't sneak by me. Or if they do, it's very minimal. Oh. How did Blue screw up so bad? He's got a hell of a good roll.
I don't know. I mean, he had you for a little bit, didn't he?
Not really too much. For me, it was just going for the ballistas.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is done. Crazy to think, though, this
Unable to
game.
send your message because you have chat disabled. What? I have chat disabled. Send to everyone. Oh gosh.
From Discord?
Oh. No, just chatting in general. Huh, that's weird.
Huh.
You can silence messages by typing squelch. Oh, maybe I squelched somebody.
You did try typing squelch with someone.
I did type, yeah. So that's it. Maybe that's it.
Yeah, the shift 1 with squelch.
Oh, that was probably what I did. Yep. Oh gosh.
Let's see.
All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna take off, bro. I'm gonna get ready for bed, and but that was fun playing.
Yeah, all good.
Next time you're on, just hit up my Discord.
Okay.
Now, I mean, I've got notifications as well, so if I'm on or I'm home and you're playing, I'm down to play.
All right. Yeah, and if we can always even do something different if you want to do like Doom or any other multiplayer game. I'm just doing Warcraft today because it was just simple.
Yeah, I'm down. We'll have to find some games with that have cross compatibility with Xbox and PlayStation.
Oh, I mean, if you have a PlayStation game, I could just turn my PS5 on and
well,
switch
I
over.
don't have PlayStation. That's the thing. I have Xbox.
Yeah.
But if we have cross compatibility, then that'd be nice.
Desktop, as far as I know, I think if it's anything on the Game Pass, I think it's cross capable.
Okay, that makes sense. Let's see. I just turned my Xbox on now, so
yeah, because I have the Game Pass on my desktop, so I believe I can play the games on Game Pass with you, or those games.
Okay.
Because I think Microsoft and Xbox are the same, or they think they put it all together.
Can your computer play Warhammer Vermintide 2?
If it's on the Game Pass, I believe so.
It's on there. Check and see.
I'll pop it up right now and take a look.
It's the XS version for my Xbox, so it's 4K compatibility. So I'm not sure if that's.
And you said Vermintide?
Yeah, it's Vermintide 2, Warhammer. Check on my computer. It might not be for PC Game Pass. I'll have to check my PC Game Pass real quick and see what games we have, because they're not going to be the same. All right, so here's.
I want to say I have it on my Steam though.
Okay.
Let me see.
Yeah, I know it is on Steam, and we can play. Let's see what games
Yeah,
are
I do.
on
Yeah, I do own
Xbox.
the Legacy Edition on Steam.
Oh, sweet. Well, if you
So-
want to, if that's a game, you can try that game and see if you like it. I'm like that game I played for like 6 years straight.
Well, I mean,
So
thing is for me,
I know that game like the back of my hand. If you wanted to stream it, you could probably get some good content.
Oh yeah, I can either, like
But
even then,
it's
like
up to you.
even for me, I'll stream anything, even if I'm not expertise at it. And ultimately, worst case, I can always learn from you while I'm in the game playing.
Oh yeah, I mean it'll be easy for you because you'll be able to pick it up quick, and I'll be able to help you through it. Because it's a tough game to learn by yourself, but if you know the mechanics of it, it's actually really fun.
Okay.
So check it out and see what you like. Play a few levels. I
Yeah.
play on like the hardest difficulty, so things like if you want, check. Oh, actually, you could probably check my my YouTube channel. I have a few videos up actually
Okay.
of me playing on the hardest difficulty. I don't know. I know you have Bruce added on YouTube or on your YouTube, but I have a gaming account.
Okay. Yeah, if you want to just send me that message on the
I'll send
Discord
you
if
the
you-
link on my Discord, yeah, and
Yeah.
you can check it out and just see if you'd like that kind of gameplay. But I'm looking at all these other games that we could play, like there's Ghost Recon, Sea of Thieves, Division 2.
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
if you want to know like roughly the category of game I have on Steam
Yeah.
account, I have 401 games.
Oh, perfect.
I got, I literally told one person I probably got enough gaming stuff on here. I could probably do live streams and recordings for probably 5 to 10 years and never run out. And that's
Oh man.
not counting the fact I have probably close to 100 on my PS5.
Yeah.
Most of the
Wow.
time, I'm like one of those people that every time he sees games go on sale,
Oh,
That are
you
like-
snag them quick.
that are like 50 to 90% off. I buy the ultimate editions of all of them because they're like $15. Like all the Warhammer collection, I think I picked up like 8 games with almost all of their ultimate editions for I think about $50. And that was
Oh yeah.
when they did it.
What I did that with all the Borderlands games, dude. Like
Right.
I bought them in a bundle for like $39.99.
I did that
All
too.
3 of them.
I did that too.
But yeah, so that makes sense. Yeah, I've got probably. I mean, I've got hundreds on my Xbox, on my account that I could like owned games. My owned games section, I've got. Holy. Yeah, some of these are Xbox 360 games that I can still play,
Yeah.
like The Witcher, Assassin of Kings.
I have that
Oh,
actually.
Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic for the old original Xbox.
Yeah, I actually have the.
Yeah,
I have
I've got
both
like 267 games. Dang.
I have both of those actually on my Steam account too.
Oh, nice, dude. Yeah, so we got plenty of games that we could play.
Yeah, because
That's
like
awesome.
literally almost any game you probably would say if it's on the Steam, I probably got it. And if I don't have it on there, I also have some on Ubisoft as well.
Oh, okay. What about EA? Do you have EA games?
I do have them on my PS5. I have 2K25 for NBA. I got.
Do you have like EA Play, like the
E-
Game Pass? But
No, I don't
type
have the.
thing?
I don't have the Game Pass set up right now, but I could easily do
Oh,
it.
okay.
I just
Gotcha.
can't. I probably would just cancel my Netflix subscription and up it
And
to
just
that.
bundle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I play more
That's what
games.
I have.
I play more games now than I do movies, so if I got rid of some of my movie subscriptions, it wouldn't bother me too much.
Yeah, I've been. Have you seen that new hype that's been going around about the community trying to get them to make Star Wars Battlefront 3? Have you heard anything about that?
I saw that on a Yahoo thing, or on it's either Yahoo or
Like a
like
social media post or something.
I saw it on
Like
them.
there's like 250,000 players starting to play Battlefront 2 again on the servers.
Mm-hmm.
It just as like a support group trying to be like, hey, we want Battlefront 2 to come out, start making it. And they've almost got like 1 million users.
It's funny people are wanting to do that though, but yet anything that comes across Star Wars and Disney has been
Yeah, it's just been like old Star Wars feel stuff, not the
yeah.
new Star Wars stuff. But I mean, as far as like EA Play games, I might like if you wanted to do that, I would probably play Battlefront 2, but
I have
I
that
don't
on.
see any other.
I have that on Steam too.
Okay, yeah.
I
See,
have.
I own that game.
I have both of them on Steam. Like
Yeah.
almost anything Star Wars, I probably have on my Steam account. I have Unleashed, Unleashed 2, Knights of the Old Republic, Knights of the Old Republic 2.
Okay, yeah, you got them all.
That what is that? Rogue Squadron or whatever that was, or Squadrons.
Oh yeah, with the heroes, the one that only came out on PC and like.
No, not Galaxy. It was like the one where you were like the pilots or whatever, the squadron crew.
Oh, Squad Racer, yeah.
Yeah, and then
Pod Racers. The Pod
No.
Racers. And then
No.
Squadron.
It's called Star Wars Squadrons.
Yeah, the Squadron run, and then I know what you mean.
And then I do believe Pod Racer and all that is on the Xbox Game Pass. If I'm
Yeah,
not
I do
mistaken.
have that one. I remember buying that I bought that for Christmas for myself in 2023.
Mhm.
It came up on sale for like $3 Christmas Day, and I was like, oh heck yeah, that was on my list.
Yeah. I know my biggest dread is if Steam ever just decided to go out of business or disconnect. That'd be so much fucking stuff gone.
I don't think they'd ever do that. Aren't they supposed to be like joining with Xbox?
They might.
Like Microsoft? I think Xbox and like Nintendo, like after Nintendo comes out with the Switch 2, I think we're going to find like a lot of the gamers are switch over to PC gaming
A lot of people already
and
have.
stop buying consoles. Yeah. So everything's going to be more PC related, and you'll be able to play those games on your console if you want to.
Yeah. I know a lot
I think that's where gaming is heading. You're going to have to spend like 5,000. It's going to be like buying a car if you want to be competitive gamer.
Yeah, I know.
In like 2030, that's
Yeah.
what you're going to need to get a loan from a bank. And what's your $5,000 loan for? Oh, I'm going to be a gamer.
Yeah. Unless you manage to already be there. Then,
Yeah,
then it's
well-
not as much. But
I mean, it's just funny how, we're the age we are, right? So like,
Yeah.
we grow up, we turn 16, got to get a job so we can drive, go to the bank, get a $2,000 loan so you can buy a junker.
yeah. As it is,
Kids
yeah.
now,
As it is,
kids
some
now are
people-
just like, Xbox me, I want this, I want
Mhm.
that.
Yeah, I know some of my coworkers already think I'm kind of insane just because, like, literally, just if you go into my computer room,
Uh-huh.
I probably would have close to, 34, 11. I probably have close to 10 grand just in one corner of the room.
Oh, yeah.
Just
I believe.
Because I have two laptops. My one that I use for work that has the 4090 graphic card. that I picked up.
Okay, yeah.
And then I got my i7. My i7 laptop that I keep over in the corner. Which, like, if you have my stream on still, like, I move the camera over. That's just sitting over here on the corner. That allows me to see my chat with my monitor, and then I have my $3,400 to $3,600 desktop. I just got literally so much electrical equipment in here. It's just stupid. I need to install an AC though, because this room right now gets incredibly hot during this time of year.
Oh yeah, I can see that, especially with all that stuff plugged in.
Yeah, I know. Literally, my desktop pushes off a hell of a lot of heat, pushed from the back and the top. I almost kind of wonder if that has anything to do with some of my stuttering that I get every now and then while I'm streaming, because it's just so random.
It could be. I mean, I've got a light that I have flashing right by my fan, so I can always see if it's moving, and that's kind of how I clean mine. It's kind of, I'd have to take a picture and show you, but I've got like this weird brush that just like fans everything and then sucks it into this tiny little bag. I'm trying to get a picture of it right now, but yeah, dust just collects, man. I swear, it's like I don't sit at my desk for 3 days, and then it's like there's dust everywhere.
Oh yeah, that's like that for my laptop when I don't turn it on and I just let it sit there. If I don't put like a towel over the top of it, it's got a whole nice pile of it just sitting on top.
Right? Oh man.
The towel trick,
That's
actually,
great.
I didn't even know. I never even tried up until I see my mom do it with hers, and I'm like, oh, that makes sense. Keeps it much cleaner. But eventually I'm going to probably add in like a little wall AC so I don't have to run the whole entire house AC to keep this room cool.
Let's see. Oh, here, there's a picture of my setup. That was before I had my now I've got 3 monitors.
Yeah. That's about...
Now,
That's actually about similar how I am right now. I kind of in the corner. I have my TV up on the wall with my PS5 behind it. What's the size of your monitor? Like a 32?
let's see. I think the new one I got. This one's 32, and the other ones I think were like 20. They're a lot smaller.
Yeah, I know that's what I'm running on mine right now is 2 24s. And then my 16-inch laptop.
Yeah, that's a lot nicer than this piece of crap PC that I've got, dude. Like, it looks decent, but it's so slow. It's old and got too much crap on it. Like my drivers, I've got a driver that hasn't come out with an update since 2013.
Yeah. Was it like one of the i5s or something?
Yeah. I think I've got, let's see what's on this one.
Or actually 2013 could be an i7. But
I
think
it is an i7.
It is an i7?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know my laptop, because I still get some updates with it. But I think majority is because it's one of the newer i7s still. But I'm sure my laptop at some point or another will probably stop receiving updates.
Yeah. And I know do you use NVIDIA?
Yes.
Okay. See, I used to use that. Now.
Yeah, I got the NVIDIA 4090 series on,
Nice.
on my laptop. This one's the NVIDIA 5060 or no 5070 series, and then my other laptop's the 4060, I believe. It was like a 4060 i7.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, I had to upgrade the one though. Originally, when I bought the laptop, I was under the idea I was hoping I can upgrade the i7 to the i9 and then be able to run everything. But that wasn't end up the case. It told me I couldn't upgrade the laptop because those are like kind of their own specific parts inside of it. I was like, damn it.
Oh, that sucks.
It worked for me though when I was at work for 2 years, and then eventually just decided to upgrade it to the 4090 i9 because I just really wasn't feeling like dropping an extra $1,000 for the 5090 series yet. Because from what I was reading, the 4090 i9s pretty much are still more than capable enough for everything out right now. In the 5090 series, they said you could only utilize them to about 50% capacity, and the other 50% is kind of just dead value right now.
Yeah, that's what I read too. When I was thinking about getting a brand new PC, probably maybe 3 months ago. It was probably right after Christmas-ish, after my tax return or before. But yeah, I was looking through some reviews, and that's what a lot of the people were saying. Some of the upgrades, you're spending money for nothing unless you can. Was it? I think it was the graphics card.
Yeah.
There's a new graphics card that's going to come out, and then you're going to have to buy a brand new setup for it. And so I was looking into, like, I would have had to get 3 new monitors after buying a third new one.
Yeah.
So 3 new on top of that, plus the graphics card and PC. It's just going to be too much.
Pretty much you'd be looking at about $6,000 right there.
Yeah.
By itself. Because
A little too much.
Because my 5060 i9 was $3,400. The laptop version for the 5090 I think was like $5,600 for a laptop. Not even counting whatever the desktop would have been. Because the desktop I think would even be more.
Wait, I keep joining and unjoining chat. Hold on, I've been disconnected. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
Oh, okay. That was weird. I kept getting some notifications on my computer. I'm trying to send you this link. Hold on. Okay, there we go. I think I got it now. Did that link go through?
Let me see.
I sent it just on through my server.
For the Vermintide?
Yeah.
Yes, it did.
Alright. Yeah, so if you want to watch that and just see how you like that gameplay, if that's a game you'd like, then we could try some Vermintide. If not, whatever you like.
Thing is, for me, honestly,
play with someone.
Honestly, I'm always open to even trying something new. Because you never know until you try it.
Yeah, it's just watching it. It looks fun. May not look fun. I don't know. It's just, and then playing it's a lot different. So it might look really fun, and then when you're playing it, like, what the heck? How do you do this? And learning it might be a little difficult, but it's a fun game. I think you with the type of genre you play, you wouldn't be bad at this game at all.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I play everything, but I know first-person shooters I have gotten more back into, even though I still gotta really get better with my hand-eye coordination of it again. But almost all the Warhammer games I've played so far, I've enjoyed almost every single one of them. So I don't see anywhere where I probably wouldn't like it.
Yeah, this one's a little bit different than the standard ones, but I mean you'll see the difference, and you'll know it's not like the turn based that you're used to. I guess is what it would be like. Space Marine. Did you ever play the new Space Marine?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I played.
So it was kind of like that one.
Yeah. No, I played Space Marine 2
okay, yeah.
when it
Space
first
Marine
came
just,
out.
So the
Didn't beat it.
gameplay is kind of like that, but it's a little bit more movable. So it's more of a first-person shooter.
Okay.
Movement wise, like fast pace, but the controls are like Space Marine 2. If
Okay.
that makes sense.
So sounds kind of like an innuendo, like Space Marine 2, and then maybe like Martyr.
Yeah, there you go. Very, very close.
Because
Very close to that.
Martyr, I played all the way through and had a good time on the PS5.
Yeah,
And then
if you like that, then you'll definitely.
another game that was kind of similar to it that I saw was, I think the game was called Necromunda or Necromunda or whatever, something like that. It's on the PS5. That was almost somewhat copy to that too.
Oh,
Just felt a little more clunky than Warhammer though. Or no, I'm sorry, it's called Death something actually. I'd have to turn the PS5 on to remember it fully. It's like Death Pact or Death something.
let's see. I'm looking through all the games right now.
It's either Death something or like Space Hulk or something
Rogue.
like that.
Spain. Oh, Chaos Bane?
Nah, I'll turn my PS5 on and I'd be able to see it.
Realm Run? Rogue Trader. Blood Teeth. Huh.
There it goes. Yeah, I got it on my library on my PS5, so I'll be able to tell you.
Search. I thought I had you as a friend. Guess I don't.
Where is it? Oh, there we go. Space Hulk Deathwing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 'cause that's what the game was called. Because it's kind of like almost like Warhammer 2, but it was built a little more of a clunky game versus the standard stuff.
Wow. Why can't I find you on YouTube now? Why is your
That's curious.
Hmm.
You're still streaming, right?
Yeah, I'm still up
See?
on streaming. Yeah, I'm just actually in a game right now while talking to you.
Uncle Memo. Yeah, I just searched for you. Grubby, 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 grubby. Stupid. It's M3M0, right? Uncle Memo?
Yes.
Nemo?
Memo. M3,
Memo, yeah.
M3M0.
Uncle M3M0.
And then the uncle is with a 3.
Yeah. Videos. This is I have to go to live and it's not even showing you.
You're on your
cool.
are you on your other account?
Memo right there. Yeah.
Huh.
What the heck? Videos. Unwatched. Live. Channels. Uncle Memo. Dude, that is weird. I can't find you. No wonder you're not getting any subscribers. Oh, there you are.
Yeah, I was gonna say actually, surprisingly enough, over this weekend I actually got I think 8 people. Surprisingly, but I know I went like a bit of a low where I wasn't getting any. I think me going back to doing lives have actually helped.
Yeah. Let's see. 100%. 100%. Typing. Type.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. There's another like for you. And another subscription. Hey, that's why.
Yeah, I just saw that go through on my phone.
Notifications on. Perfect.
Cool. And that's your gaming one, right?
Yeah, this has all my gaming content. It's not clean by any means as far as like organized. It's not organized as well. Like all the playlists are organized. If you go to playlists, you can check those. You can see some Call of Duty, and then all the live stuff is just random stuff when I'm playing with my friends, and I'll be playing like a random game or trying to record something, and then I'll have a meeting come up. So I've got like Diablo 2, Diablo 4.
I do have all those games too, if that's
Okay.
multiplayer too.
Yeah, Diablo 2 is definitely multiplayer,
Yeah, 'cause
but you might have to buy that for Blizzard.
yeah, because
Play it.
I have Diablo 2 on Blizzard, and
Oh,
I
okay.
have 3 and 4 on Steam.
Perfect.
The only one I
Yeah.
don't have is the first Diablo.
That one's actually free to download on Xbox Game Pass PC, so
Yeah, because I
you're
know
good.
2 and 3 I played through and beat. 4 I still have yet to play.
It's all right. The story's fine. I feel like they tried to milk more story
Yeah,
which is good. But I mean, that's kind of what you need to do. I think the game, as far as the game, peaked at Diablo 2,
I'd
and people
agree.
are still playing that today.
I'd
I mean,
agree.
I'm still playing Diablo 2 over 4.
I'd agree. Honestly, out of two and three that I played, number 2 is still always my favorite one.
Yeah, for sure.
It's kind of like Diablo 2 for me is almost like Mass Effect. It's one of those. It's some of those random games that I actually would always go back and play again.
See, that's the one that I need to, because I never got to play any of the Mass Effect games, and my friends absolutely loved them. So I had that on my watch list, all of them,
Mhm.
and I bought them. So I have them. I bought them
Yeah.
all for like dirt cheap.
Yeah.
I maybe played the intro of the first one, but I heard the storyline is awesome.
Yeah. They all like pretty much. They kind of overlap into every game, no matter what you play.
Yeah,
So,
for sure.
If you go, so if you depending on whatever consequences you do in number 1, rolls over into number 2 on certain things, and then same goes for number 3. Now, in terms if I had to pick a personal favorite amongst them, I would probably would say number 2 was my most favorite one. But
Okay.
that was also because that was the very first Mass Effect I ever played, because PS5 didn't own the rights to the first one.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
So I actually, when it came out on the PS3, it was Mass Effect 2 and then Mass Effect 3, and then the regular Mass Effect came out with it a lot later on.
Gotcha. Huh.
But if you like RPGs and storyline first person, it's a cool game with everything that goes on with it. I
Yeah,
always had
I
a
think
good time.
if I got used to the gameplay, because it's definitely a lot different than games today, from what I remember playing the like 5-10 minutes that I did. I was like, whoa, this gameplay is going to take some time. And
Surprisingly,
it was a bit of a turn off at the beginning, but I just remembered that, you know, I'm so used to Call of Duty being quick and fast and nonstop
yeah.
that
See,
I
I
some
fell
games are
I fell off of
different.
Call of Duty after their first Black Ops. Just
Oh,
because,
really?
yeah, I kind of I met like the I used to love the playing online for the Modern Warfare and because I liked how they had the big maps to where you can do assault guns, you can do sniper and all the other stuff. But once
Yeah.
the newer games started coming out, it became so much more run and gun that it just kind of I lost interest in it, because I like pulling out the sniper every now and then, versus where it felt like when I had a sniper, it was like having to do no scopes
Oh,
just to be
yeah.
useful.
I just dropped a clip that I posted last week with my brother-in-law. Me and my buddies still play a ton. We're not that good, just because kids nowadays are just insane, man.
That was the other disinterest why I started playing less.
It's because the kids are just too good.
Wasn't even just so much like too good, because I actually, when I put my effort into it and I really, really tried, I was actually
Yeah.
decent at it. I was actually pretty good at it. But because I was always working 10-hour days,
Yeah.
and I just never had time to really go through the grind, my hand-eye coordination wasn't as good. But then I also got kind of tired of always listening to him talking a whole bunch of shit and just being hella toxic.
Yeah.
Because it's
See,
okay. It's okay to talk trash, but like even with the communities that I play on Direct Strike and like and all that, it's when you're trying to tell people to quit playing and just like end themselves.
oh
because
yeah,
you're just not.
that's where you draw the line.
It's beyond. It's like, bro, just teach them a little bit.
Yeah.
Give them guidance, give them tips, and if they don't listen, they don't listen. If you're a host, you don't have to have them in your game every time.
Yeah, that's why you don't host most. If you're so competitive, you got to find a team. And that's the thing is these. I wish they had different servers. They had a 9 to 5 server where you like it's for people that work 9 to 5 and then want to play.
Yeah,
That would be the greatest thing, dude.
I would. That would
Market a private server for 9 to 5, and no joke, you have to clock into your job, and your account times how long you've clocked in. And if you're not working a 40-hour week, you can't play on this server.
Yeah, that would be nice.
That would
I
be,
think-
you know what? That's
I
a
think-
great idea. We should. That's
I
a
think someone
market
would-
idea.
I think they would have to have like a private sponsor doing it though. I don't know if a company can legally do that or not.
Well, I mean, all you'd have to do is just get Xbox. That's the thing. Do Xbox like a server, one game. Like do Fortnite or Call of Duty or something that just the kids love to play with their parents, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so you create this community where it's like your dad's working 40 hours a week and you're getting straight A's. You guys can play on this server. Boom.
Mm-hmm.
That's a family server, right? And guess what? If your kid can't play on that server because he's not making the grade, sucks to be him.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how you change the world right there. But no one's gonna go that route.
Not especially if you look at social media.
Oh,
Social
dude,
media.
we're already so screwed as far as that goes.
Yeah, I
You
literally
know.
every time I look on there, I go, why? I don't know how many times. Like I don't know how. Like when you guys were telling me like to redo my Instagrams and Discords and all that, my first response to it was, "That's media." But in fairness, I literally stream, so I can't really be sitting there talking about media while I'm doing live feeds on media.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, it's like I just like Facebook. I'm ready to just delete and get rid of. I can't.
Oh, dude, I did that a long time ago. In fact, I think somebody hacked my Facebook, and I never got back a hold of it, and they terminated it for illegal stuff. I guess I was selling e-trading
Nice.
deals to people, to close family members. I don't know what it was, but
I'd be the guy who probably would create another account and then message my old account and just say thank you.
yeah, yeah. Thanks for. Well, I actually tried to get it back maybe a week ago, and it's like your account has been completely like terminated,
Yeah.
or removed, and is no longer allowed on Facebook. Like I did something bad.
Yeah.
So whatever it was,
Yeah.
or whatever the person that was on it.
Yeah. I don't. Like, I know my Facebook's never been. I think my Facebook's the only thing that's never been messed with, and that's like.
Oh, really?
And that's like the only thing that I'm okay with them taking.
See
'Cause
that. Oh, sorry. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. My AirPods were dying, so I had to switch. That I wish I had my Facebook still because of all the photos of family that I lost. Like I had uploads like of family portraits and stuff that were scanned and then uploaded that are gone now.
Mm-hmm.
But Now with like the Face ID with my iPhone, like that's the only thing I trust. It's sad.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
And even then, like AI's getting really, really bad. I mean, we can't turn that off, right? Even if we tried.
No.
Good.
I think that's
So
the only. I think that's the one meme that I honestly like ends up making me laugh every time I see on Facebook. Is
Yeah,
literally they made movies pretty much like showing what AI could become, and then yet you have humanity here. They are in real life trying to create it.
yeah. It's like the early ones are some of the greatest. It's like, huh, I think I've seen this one before with the Back to the Future.
hmm Yeah, that and then like Terminator.
Yeah, the
And
Terminator. Oh gosh, that
on
was
a
great.
honestly, I don't know if you'll get this joke either. Society 2 is even going the 3 seashell route.
Oh gosh, no.
Because you know which movie that's from, right?
Yeah. Hey, oh, what was I gonna say? Oh, I just lost my train of thought. See, now, dude, I'm just total brain fart now. I don't even know what we're talking about. I was gonna go off on something about the South Pole, but now I'm gone. So don't even listen to me.
Well, it was
That tells
we
you
were
it's time for
referencing
bed.
you're referencing AI, so
Yeah.
AI
Okay.
and South Pole if any of that matches.
No. I was thinking of how we're getting energy from space. Have you heard about that? That's another thing.
No, actually, I haven't heard that one.
Okay, so there's apparently Russia and China are on the dark side of the moon harvesting mineral called helium-3. And it's this mineral that they can turn into like a beam through satellite. And what this satellite can do is, like, if you can get enough satellites, this is what Elon Musk wants to start doing.
I had a
Or
feeling
this
there.
is the
I
this
had a
is
feeling
the
Elon was going to be in there somewhere.
this is the in well he's this is if he got a hold of this idea, this is how it would take off. The problem is we're as a society, as human race on this planet, we're not peaceful enough to make it happen.
At all.
Just because we've got so much war going on that it would just create chaos. But the idea right now is that if we can like have a treaty, like a space treaty right now that we kind of have with the moon type deal, like nobody messes with each other's satellites. The whole idea is to have thousands and thousands of satellites around the world that can harvest this helium-3 mineral and shoot it down onto like a system, or what do you want to call it? Solar panels, in a way.
Mm-hmm.
But they shoot this power from space, and then you collect it on Earth through the solar power, or through these solar panels, and it creates more energy with like an ounce of this substance to like power entire cities. And it's a very, very rare substance that can't make it to Earth without us mining it in space and then sending it this way. And so the whole idea is, if we can get to that point where we can have clean water, power, electricity everywhere on this planet where there's living human beings. So number one, Mexico wouldn't be a shithole. Africa wouldn't be a shithole. Like all of these third world countries that are just being run by these dictators and that are just going down into the ground.
Mm-hmm.
If we just cleaned everything up so that everybody had free electricity, free power, water, and everything, so that we could just peacefully innovate as a species on the planet, like this helium-3, like we would have no need for to harvest any of the stuff that we need here on Earth. Like gasoline, I mean, just the production value. It's just, I could send you a podcast about it, about what this guy talks about.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like 30 to 40 years down the road. But it's the substance that they are currently mining, and we have the technology to use it. We're not up there right now. We're not innovating it because we're so focused on all these wars that are going on in the Middle East and our country. We're not helping the world anymore. We're trying to dig ourselves out of the hellhole that we were in, and so
the other big issue to it is whether or not people can get out of their way of their greed too.
Yeah, well, and that's the other thing. That's the main thing, is the greed. Because if you develop this technology and this type of stuff, somebody's gonna want to patent it and sell it.
Yeah.
And we need someone like Elon, who's gonna, that would literally be like, oh heck no, this is for everybody. Natural disaster.
Bad part about Elon right now too, though, is just with his debacles that happened with Trump. Even he's taking some hits now because of it.
Yeah, it's sad. It's really sad because he's done is tried to help, and that's the sad thing about it. It's just that's a whole story together. But like the ideas that Elon has. Like with this type of power that we could harvest, we could travel, and this guy talks about creating these spaceships or like these rockets, right? Because Elon can already shoot rockets into space and land them wherever he wants. So like if there's a natural disaster somewhere, he could shoot a rocket into the air, out into space, and then maneuver it for like an hour and then land it in Haiti and have the supplies be there for the natural disaster within 5 to 6 hours, already being distributed with this technology. Like that's the kind of stuff that we're looking at, that we could easily develop today if we wanted to. And we're just so stuck up on finding out if Epstein killed himself and if Trump's gonna be Hitler. It's just so sad.
Yeah.
But anyway,
that is society in a nutshell. And the worst part about it, a lot of that gets fed through social media.
Yep.
Now even looking on that, you don't even know what's real anymore.
Yep, that is true.
But yeah, I've always been more of the mindset of society, really, even though it's corny as shit. Really, they literally made a bunch of movies and shows out of it that shows what society could be, and that's Star Trek.
Oh yeah, easily.
But yeah,
instead we're living in the movie Idiocracy.
Yeah,
have you seen that?
I actually haven't.
Dude, you'll love it.
It's a movie, right?
Yeah, it's called Idiocracy. And this guy, I forget the whole plot, but he ends up going into a different timeline or something, where some guy becomes like this rich. He takes over the world and like just destroys the human. Like everybody on planet Earth is stupid. So like when you turn 18, you push a button and they hand you a card and it tells you what your job is going to be. And so like the entire world is like industry, smoke, fog, no plants, no trees. They drink Gatorade and they can't grow any crops because they've lived in a society for hundreds of years thinking that they only need to survive with Gatorade because it has electrolytes. And they can't grow anything with plants because plants don't grow with electrolytes anymore. They used to.
Mhm.
It's anyway. So the society is just so dumbfounded that when he comes back, like he's just a high school graduate or like a junior college graduate,
Mhm.
and he's the smartest person in the entire country, and so he starts changing things. He's like, so all right, guys, so we're gonna grow a potato. So I'm gonna put this in the ground, and then we're gonna put water on it. Wait, why don't you put Gatorade on it? Because it doesn't need Gatorade, but we need Gatorade. Yeah, we get it. You need Gatorade because of the electrolytes, but plants don't need electrolytes. They need water. Anyway, it's just an hour and a half. It's hilarious.
Yeah, almost sounds like it almost sounds like watching Futurama a little bit too.
Oh, yep, completely, 100%. Like if Futurama could be, it just squoze into an hour and a half movie. That is it.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out. It's called Idiocracy.
Idiocracy. Yeah, it's old. It's like 2001.
That's still not that
It
old.
might even be 90s. I'm not kidding. It's like early 2000s.
That's all good. I literally
So-
still watch some movies from the 1980s.
Yeah, so do I. I mean, it's definitely you'll when you see it, you'll be like, "Oh, I remember seeing this a trailer for this or seeing the DVD at the video store but never watching it." It was kind of like one of those hidden gems like Super Troopers
Okay.
or Beer Fest,
Mhm.
that weren't really like they're funny, but they're not popular.
Yeah, kind of like just a corny funny.
Yeah, exactly. Like they're not high paid actors. They're just they're kind of like the early Seth MacFarlane and
Mhm.
Jonah Hill days, like when they were in college, trying to
Gotcha.
make it big. So
Got it.
yeah, before they were big. This is when they were kind of that was that year.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have to check it out if I can find it.
Yeah, I know it's probably for free on YouTube. I'm not even gonna lie. You could probably watch it.
Probably on one of the free TV channels.
Yeah, just type in Idiocracy full movie. Yeah, 2006. It's an hour and 24 minutes.
Okay.
I might
all right.
actually fall asleep to it tonight.
All right. I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, check it out for sure. But that was fun playing. I'll look forward to next time we get on.
Oh yeah. Well, my aim is I'm going to be trying to stream pretty regularly. Today is the
All right.
exception because this was my day off. Was my extra day off, which is why I was on
Okay.
late. But
Gotcha.
I'm always usually going to be free on the weekends in the afternoon. If you're normally free like closer in the morning or later in the day, I could easily log on around those times and stream at different time frames. I just
Okay.
majority had it been later because it's less stuff going on.
Gotcha.
But if I make
Yeah,
a time,
I'm usually good after like 7-ish
on the
most days, unless I'm or just like weekdays or in general.
Yeah,
So-
weekdays I'm usually mornings because I work
Okay.
afternoons. So
Gotcha.
so pretty much from 3 to 11:30 or 3 to midnight, I'm usually at work, and then my commute's about an hour and a half.
Okay.
So my weekdays, that's why I don't do as long. But weekends,
Gotcha.
I'm free at pretty much any time of day.
All right. Perfect. Sounds good. Yeah, I'll just I'll wait for your live notifications, and then if I'm around, I'll hit you up
Yeah,
and join.
You're
And
always
then
welcome
during
to.
the weekends, I'll just message you on your Discord.
Yeah,
If you're not on, I'll send you a message there.
yeah, and you're always welcome to send a message on it, just to saying if you know you're going to be free on a day and time, as long
Yeah,
as I know
for
the
sure.
day, as long as I know the day and time you're free, I could just
Yeah.
tell my mom I'm busy that day doing a stream with some people, and
Okay,
I
cool.
just can't be interrupted.
Yeah.
I just
okay,
majority
perfect.
go on later, so when my mom goes to bed, I get a little less distractions. But
All right.
I could
Perfect.
easily,
Yeah.
I can easily do it whenever.
Okay. I think I'll probably get a better idea of what my schedule's going to be like once this month ends. So here in the next 2 or 3 days, and then we'll go from there.
Sounds good.
All right, man. Well, have a good night.
All right, bro. It was good. Nice playing with you.
Yeah. Take care.
You too.
Upgrade complete.
Probably about that time for me to sell my tools and go to Knights.
Our allied town is under siege.
The Blood Elves are on.
Job done. Job done. Job done. Job done. Job done. Our allied
This is shaping up to be a loss.
job done.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a loss. 'Cause I don't think I can hold this. Did alright though. did enough delay at least. Oh, my Dread Lord is still alive too. Oh, if I can get a summon off, that'll be good. I don't think I'm going to though. No, I'm not going to. Darn. Go Lich.
Job's done. More gold is required.
Then get a demo. Or actually, no, get Kodo.
Job's done. Command me. Job's done.
Oh well. Oh well. Not a whole lot I can do to that. Do one more and then I'll probably say that'll be it. At least tonight. Be nice to get a win, but there's never a guarantee. won't go this. I'll keep this roll. How do I want to do this? One hunt. We'll go one hunt.
Job done.
This isn't too bad because I can mix these 4 together. Or knights if I'm worried about the druids getting beat. And this isn't too hard to beat. Ooh, what do you think of it though? I need to set up my hotkeys. Go. Don't really know what kind of hero I want. Probably preferably one that's not a summoning. Given I have no healing though, other than druid. A healer can be useful, but I didn't get. But we'll go for the Dark Ranger. Okay.
Research complete.
He's gonna 100% come out with anti-magic next round. 100%.
Make it fast. I shall not fear.
Upgrade. Job done.
Do that and that. And then we'll tech. And then I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tech up again. So that way I can get the bear and bloodlust. That sucks. It's a shame. Stuff like that does happen.
More gold is required. More gold is required. Job's done.
At least Yellow's got the same idea. Just go for the mass siege.
Say the word. Need something. Yes, chicken, build them. Job's done.
We tried to give him a draw.
Done.
But he was not interested in that.
Not enough. Job done. Job done. Job done. More gold required. Job done.
They really didn't go any hunts, so no need for me to go for him.
Research complete.
I got the moment. Right now, he hasn't shown anything for me to be concerned about. Still nothing. Go mass upgrades. Right now, he's still highly susceptible to my raiders. Theoretically, I could still even go for ballistas as well. should be it here. Yep. That is it. The second part is it's kind of a don't really want to end the game off like that. Do one more. I really don't want to leave the game off like that. That was kind of a tongue-tied. Kind of a little bit of a weak feel to it. Let's see. No, nobody's joining. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night then. Got an early start tomorrow. So, thank y'all for watching. Well, thanks y'all for watching, and I will be back on tomorrow.